Hello and welcome to this video series where we're checking out submissions to the Dungeoncrawler Gamejam of 2023. And this time we will have a look at DCJam23, a very generic name for a crawler. It's done by Aviac and Meisterwaldler, MIH, Käsemond-Wikinger and Leadpen. And there's a very brief description: bring the gold back to the flag. Alright, well, let's have a look. I already started up the game before and we might run, so it's only being playable in the browser and this might lead to some issues. Oh, the controls are working, sometimes they're not, which is not an issue with the game but an issue with being web-based. So yeah, it's we are supposed to bring the gold to the flag. We have some interface on the top left. We can carry 10 gold. We can mute the music, which we don't want to. And the gold pile is 0% filled. And we have 5 minutes in total time to do everything. Now, the controls are, well, WASD. You cannot turn around. And this is a hard requirement for the jam. So I think because of that the game would need to be disqualified. So yeah, that's a bit of a problem. And of course I can also not tell you on how this movement works or how well the movement is, because it doesn't really meet the requirement. This cannot be compared to any other games. I can tell you that keeping walking forward, if you press the W key, it's not working, so you have to press it multiple times. You're going to step by step. And there's a hard cut there, so you need to press again and press again. And also, if you move forward and then go right, you can sidestep, but if you queue them up too, or if you input that too early, it's being cut off. And yeah, so queuing up here would also be helpful, but yeah, it's not working. But the not being able to turn via keyboard or via buttons with 90 degrees, that's an issue because that's a hard requirement for the jam. So let's see nevertheless how well this game works. So we have this weapon here. With right mouse button we can switch it around. And I think this is for destroying walls. And this one can be used to destroy enemies. And now we are at 7 out of 10 gold. And yeah, that's an enemy who's invulnerable. That's... Ah, no. It seems to be a bit broken. And apparently we also do not receive any damage. Yeah, so that would be another issue, unfortunately, because a fail state... Well, you can reach the fail state, I guess, by missing the time, but there are no character values which you could fill up. Well, you have the gold, but that's not really a character value. There are no hit points or anything like that. Ah, okay. So there apparently is a delay with hitting. While we can hit multiple times or very quickly, one after another, it is ignoring attacks which are quicker than a certain... Stop moving! Which are quicker than some min delay. Now it can't escape anymore. Die! There is some gold. Sometimes the movement is also not working at all and like it's just ignoring the input. I think this might be related to... Oh, nice. Okay, so this pile of gold is getting higher and higher. Cool idea. Yeah, but some enemies are kind of not working. Kind of broken. Let's see if there's some more gold. Now I couldn't move anymore. Yeah, I can't move at all. No, it works again. Oh, I didn't realize that there is this white circle thing. Maybe that's my belly. I don't know. Yeah, time is running and I can't properly move. That's a bit annoying. And time left. Game over. Try again. Yes, definitely. The cursor is broken. I can't click on that. Okay. Let me reload the page. Run game. And we will see whether or not we can beat it. This is gold. I think it's kind of useless to just like really search for gold. We essentially need to kill enemies, which bring us much more gold than these walls. Alright. I don't know what the this sparkle stuff means. Oh, okay. So it depends on which direction we start to harvest the tiles. No enemies here. This is not working. Okay. Now we got a bunch of enemies. I think they are slowing down the game. Let's see if we find a way home. There it is. So we collected a bunch of enemies. Yeah. Combat is a bit problematic. Maybe, yes. Yeah, I feel like I'm fighting more against weirdness than with the actual enemies. I mean, I also cannot move anymore. Yeah, and now movement is... No, I can't move! Nothing is working and the time is ticking. Well, we can still kill enemies. Okay. Out. In. I think it's pretty much impossible to reach the goal that way. We can't properly run around. Okay. Maybe that's because of this red stuff here. Maybe that's intentional that I cannot move. And I need to be on the move all the time. Well, this weird behavior cannot be intentional. It's starting to get this color. It doesn't feel like I can influence much of that. Okay, now I need to get back. Okay, we basically won the game, right? I have 112% filled. But yeah, we cannot die, we have no character stats, we cannot refill our hit points or anything like that. So that would also be an issue regarding the game being qualified. So let's talk about what I can. So what's... There's a sound... No, this is okay. I think if the game had like game over. I did actually win, so yeah. Let's restart the game one more time and then quickly talk about yeah, just summarize everything up. So regarding the maybe I can just go here. Regarding the visuals, or regarding the perspective, I think regarding the field of view and the positioning within the tile, it's fine. We can see the walls left and right on the tile we are on, so we can see, even though only barely, see that on the left side there is a... We could turn to the left side and check what's over there. Like, now we can see that both sides are basically open. Just the textures are weird and they are not clearly displaying the edge, but otherwise it would work fine. And of course you could... no... Yeah, it really depends on where you set it, but I think... If these are even... Nah, you wouldn't even be... If you set it up that way, you wouldn't even see that, so that might also be an issue then. So yeah, field of view should probably be adjusted, or the camera need to be set back a bit. Or of course you do it like this, then you can see it, but you would always have this look down to avoid the missing orientation. Regarding the controls, you cannot queue up the commands, and yeah, turning around is not in the game, which is a big issue for being actually qualified for the jam. Then the combat obviously very basic, but unfortunately the AI is kind of breaking it. Also the movement, moving around, being stuck here and there, I'm not quite sure what's up with that. Apparently this purple stuff is not preventing you from doing anything there. I don't know what's going on there. Regarding content, very, yeah, little in there, but I think the idea is collecting gold, and I mean, there could be more obstacles, more enemies, maybe some solid walls you can't break, something like that. Maybe you need to find some, I don't know, explosives to get into certain areas or something like that, so that you could do more with that. Regarding the duality theme, I guess the idea is to have the two different modes for the axe and the two different types to harvest gold, so I think that's implemented. Maybe not the strongest way it could be implemented, but that's fine. So overall, I think it would be a decent entry for the jam if there was also turning in here, because that's a hard requirement for the jam, and there was also the some hit points or something, so that yeah, there you could die and increase hit points. Maybe you have a shop and buy something there, something like that. With that or find hit points. With that you at least would meet the requirements regarding the character stats, hit points, death state, and so on. So unfortunately that's not in, and yeah, we'll need to check with that regarding disqualification, unfortunately. So if you want to check out the game, you can search for DCJam23 on itch.io. Check out the link in the video description. Maybe it will link to the game directly, but if it's disqualified, it might not show up on the jam page anymore. You can also search for Aviac. You see the name in the top right. That way you will also be able to find the games even if they are getting disqualified. Just to name the people again who are working on that, it's Ledpen, Käsemond Wikinger, MIH, Meisterwaldler and Aviac. And that's it for this time. That has been DCJam23. And if you're interested in seeing more videos, you can find a playlist down in the video description with all the videos I did so far. And of course, you can also subscribe to the channel to not miss any future videos. And with that, thank you for watching and hope to see you again next time. Bye bye.